So apprenticeships in Saint-Gobain are real jobs with training. They give you the opportunity to acquire new skills, develop new knowledge, gain experiences at work, all whilst working towards getting that recognised qualification at the end. Really, apprenticeships are a great way for you to develop yourself both personally and professionally. That might be in a career or a job that you're doing now, or it might be that you want to do something new, you want to try something completely different. Apprenticeships give you the opportunity and the freedom to do that.
So I graduated a couple of years ago now with a degree in biology. So I've never actually used that degree, but it was great fun. So I went into retail and then I decided that I wanted to move into HR. So I did HR for a bit. And now that I've started in social media marketing and communications, something that I don't have any experience or qualifications in, it's been really great to get some training. So through the apprenticeship, I'm learning something completely new that I can apply to my day-to-day role.
I took a course in resistant materials, which was a GCSE-led course in my secondary years of school. And with that, I was approached by the company to do an apprenticeship in the later years when I actually found out my GCSE results.
I used to be a British gas engineer for about 14 years. I loved my old job, but I then had little children, or little babies. It got to a point where my work-life balance was really unreasonable. So I started looking around for a job that could give me a better work-life balance. So I looked around and what came up was the apprenticeship.
So I recently started a digital marketing apprenticeship that is funded by Saint-Gobain. So in that apprenticeship I do some off-the-job training at an academy. I do workshops where I learn things like how to get engaging social media content. I learn about copyright, I learn about coding, which is going to be really interesting, and things like Google Analytics. And then I also put together a portfolio of things where I get recognition for stuff that I'm doing in my day-to-day job already.
So my apprenticeship was to become a foundry technician, or to at least understand the attributes of the foundry and the product itself, with the metallurgy, the whole process of a foundry and how things are made and how things actually really work. The apprenticeship itself was very practical, it's very hands-on. It was quite physically sort of demanding in some areas, but it also challenged me mentally, which I quite enjoyed. Because I was always asking myself questions and other people questions to try and get the most that I can out of the topic themselves. Now
I'm in my second year, so now we're going into the MVQ sort of year. At the minute I'm doing hydraulics and pneumatics. When I'm at the plant, it depends, they move you around areas. The good thing is you do like, say, a month or two in each section. So I have been, a lot of the minute I've been on mixing and packing, just because of the way it's panned out. I've also done electrical with the mill and with the mixing and packing as well, and I did a short stint working with the mill. When we do them, as in mixing and packing, and mill is mechanical, so you get to go out, fix the conveyors, work with people closely to learn what the job entails, and with the electrical, same sort of thing, but it's obviously the electrical side of the mill or mixing and packing.
So far I've had massive amounts of opportunity with Saint-Gobain, so I've moved between functions and between roles, and then there's also opportunities within our different brands that are in the UK and internationally as well. So I'm sure that one day if I wanted to move abroad, then an opportunity might become available for me to do so. Slightly
after, I was approached to take an interview for a technical sales engineer role, which I'm currently in at the moment. That role is basically you've got to have an understanding of the product itself, giving advice to the customers directly. Without sort of my apprenticeship, there's no way that I'd know sort of the product details, the specification, and everything I needed to know to get into that role.
I saw the long game and decided that although it's a low wage for a certain amount of time, eventually it would give me what I needed, which is a better work-life balance. I'd get to see my kids more. I'm hoping at the end of it that it's a role that I'll fit into So that would be a great advantage to the company and to me as well. I think did great by taking an opportunity with me. I know they were worried that obviously I was older. I was one of the oldest apprentices they're ever going to have. I think it's a great thing for the company that they took that risk, because not a lot of companies would.
Those individuals are at various stages of their careers. They want to progress, they want to learn new things, and apprenticeships is giving them the opportunity to do that, regardless of how old they might be or the experience that they might have had up to now. You'll see that some people are wanting to be better managers, some people are wanting to learn new skills in the digital economy, others are concentrating on skills that are really important to manufacturing, right across our organisation. If you want to have a great career, and you think that being an apprentice and learning and developing is something that's important to you, then we're delighted that you're interested in Saint-Gobain, and we hope to hear from you further, and perhaps you can come and develop your career with us.